This is definitely, I would say, a staple for any end of a chest exercise. You know, we all need to do some type of fly movement, at least one or two for any chest workout, and I just find that this one just totally annihilates the chest. Arnold trained in his. That's it. That's it for chest, you guys. I'm feeling really pumped right now. Been able to, you know, get good contractions and also utilize what I like to call a medium carb day. Usually a medium carb day would be about 200 grams, so that's what I've got in me right now. So actually 180. So I'm just trying to use those carbs to push into the chest and fill that area up as much as possible. Feeling really good right now, feeling real confident, but also cautious with my training and just with all the preparation right around now. It's not the time to get overly confident and get arrogant and feel that, hey, you know, just because I could do the show in 2-3 days doesn't mean that I don't need to continue to cross all my T's, dot all the I's, and to make sure that I've done everything in my power to pay attention to the smallest details. So right about now, I'm gonna do a little bit of abs and maybe hit a couple poses and then get on out of here because I gotta eat and then go get some chiropractic work done. So that's it. All right, you guys, it's Phil Heath here over at Dr. Wagner's office, getting ready to go in and get some wellness treatment. This is the place where I get all my acupuncture, all my E-stem, all my decompression, and a whole ton more. So let's go check it out.
My name is Dr. Keith Wagner, and I've been working on Phil for 3 years, and I'm a chiropractor acupuncturist. My overall goal for Phil is to keep him away from injury. I want to keep him as strong as possible.
That's the bionic arm.
And keep his body as balanced as possible. So for Phil, my overall thing right now is wellness.
Phil, how do you feel?
Pretty good. I mean, I'm pretty relaxed. Just chilling. I mean, he's the one that really helps fix this body.
Symmetry for Phil is important. You want the pecs and the arms to look equal. What we do with Phil is the way we work him is we work it with the acupuncture stimulation, and then we do some neuromuscular rehab.
I first initially saw him because of a shoulder injury that I had previously from playing basketball.
Hold. Yeah, it's T5 still. Dang it.
When I became a bodybuilder, I noticed that a lot of my poses, like I would droop on one side, and my shoulders just weren't even. And I noticed that one shoulder ended up being stronger and a little bit better shaped than the other. So by noticing that in pictures and asking for his help and him utilizing his techniques that he's learned, you know, through many, many years, it has really helped build a better body.
Right now what I do is I check his spine, because what happens with the spine, if it's misaligned, it causes interference to the nerves, and each of his nerves go to each part of his muscles. And what I've found out is that this one level at C5, which innervates the upper traps and it goes down into the deltoids, was misaligned. So what we're going to do is we're going to line that up first, and then we're going to line up his low back, since we just did decompression. And sometimes his hips will be a little bit out due to the way he lifts weights. So we're going to align those back up, so that once we line the hips up, it will also take stress off his knees and his ankles too. First one I'm going to do is adjust his cervical neck here. Did that stay up? No, you big horse. All right. That's his nickname, Big Horse. There it is. Good. Good. That moved good. Good. Yeah, when my patients see Phil come in, they all say, how do you adjust that guy? He's too big. And actually, since I've been working on him for 3 years and he's been coming in regularly, it's actually worked out well because he's really actually easy to adjust now because we've already got everything well aligned. Is all he does is occasionally misalign things a little bit. So all we have to do is put him back in. But when I first saw him, all his spine was way out, and we really had to do a lot of work to realign everything. And he had so many things wrong that it just took us a long time to get him into his optimum peak performance. And now he's just doing so good. We just tweak a few little things here and there. Okay, I'm going to bring him up, and then we're going to turn him around and do some acupuncture and stimulation. These are the acupuncture needles that we use on Phil. So what I want to do is, there was a bad one. That's L4. And so he'll always have a few tender spots, and that just means that he's probably got a muscle spasm or a tender point there of an area that's been, the nerve's been pinched. And that's the exact area that we adjusted today. So within a few days that will be gone. He'll be feeling good. Helps hair grow too, Phil.
I don't really care about that. I could be bald for the rest of my life.
Phil, how do all those needles feel?
You know, the only one I felt was the one, what was it, T5?
L5.
L5. And that was obviously because I've been having some issues back there. I mean, right now I don't feel anything. If you want to be a bodybuilder, you got to have, your massage therapist. You got to have, a therapy person. They're your cut man. If you're a boxer, you got to have a cut man, so he's my cut guy. If I get a banged up injury, if I get hurt, he can fix it. Just like that. All right, you guys, here we are. It is Wednesday, September 16th, 2009. Only a few days left for the Miss Olympia contest, and I'm feeling real good. Pretty relaxed today. Right now my weight is pretty close to where we want it. We're shooting for the 240 mark as far as being shredded on stage, and I've been able to hit that mark pretty easily. But right now what we're trying to do with the diet is just maintain maximum fullness, since we got the conditioning part already down pat. So cardio has been diminished by a whole hour, thank God. So right now I'm only doing like 20 to 30 minutes, whether it be in the morning or at night, depending on how much I weigh. And that's particularly because once you start eliminating all the fat, and you don't want your body to go the other way, because your metabolism getting so ramped up that you just, like I say, you don't want to go the other way. It's definitely something that can happen. You can over diet and overtrain at the same time, especially this close to a contest, because you see the light at the end of the tunnel. You don't want to give up, and you want to keep killing it on the cardio to get maximum shreddedness and stuff. But for me right now, I know that I've already achieved that part. Now it's just time to stay full and to stay strong in the gym. So today we're going to do arms. First off, we did dumbbell curls standing, but instead of doing them one at a time, I actually did both. That range is usually around 10 to 12 around this time. Normally we would try to go super heavy and go 6 to 8, but not for today. For beginners, I would probably say doing this, you don't want to use much momentum until maybe your last set. And that's just so that you get some good quality reps. Really good pumps right now, good contractions. Definitely feel everything in the biceps right now. So the second exercise I was doing was some old school concentration curls. Some people have seen this from Arnold Schwarzenegger and Pumping Iron, and I just tried to steal it and make it my own.
do a concentration curl with your elbow up against your thigh and pretty much admire yourself as you're lifting. But I just wanted to stand up, hold on to something, and then do the same thing. I don't use a whole lot of momentum, you know, with swinging my body as I would sitting down. I mean, you know, you would think, oh, you're sitting down, you'd be more stable, but sometimes you start leaning forward and all this other stuff, and I just feel like this works good for me, and also Arnold did it. So shout out to the governor.
The only problem with this exercise I've noticed is that a lot of guys will tend to swing their whole body while they're doing this exercise. So if you can really manage to not swing, you actually, in my eyes, get a better contraction. After that, we did some seated incline curls, and seated incline curls, I truly believe, are a great isolation exercise.
Time to bring the pain. Oh, yeah.
I've been doing this from pretty much my whole pro career, and I just noticed that I was able to really isolate the bicep.
Like as you're getting closer to contest, you know, what we're trying to do on each rep is to make sure that, you know, we're keeping our core tight. We don't want our abdomen to expand, you know, too much. We want to breathe within the belt. What this is going to do is give you a lot of practice, so then when you're actually up on stage, hitting poses, you know how to breathe. All right, so that's it for the bicep portion of this workout. We just finished off with some sevens. Definitely feeling a good pump right now, but work's not over yet. We got some triceps, so we're gonna go over to the press down machine and go hit it.
Started to do triceps, we went with the tricep push down, great pre-exhaustion exercise, and it helps me get pretty much all the heads of the tricep in one exercise. I can really try to focus on the entire movement, you know, from start to finish.
A lot of people want to know how I get my triceps the way they are. It's right here. Hard work doing these triceps. Been doing these ever since I started. Reading in the flex. I think it was Kevin LeBron's tricep workout or something, so sorry, Kalo, but I had to steal your stuff. It's working though. You know, a lot of people think that, you know, a lot of us got a bunch of secrets and things like that, but I mean, my secret is just, you know, hard work, dedication, and technique, you know, and consistency with all that.
All right, so next off we did some tricep extensions. Normally we would do them overhead with a dumbbell or lying flat doing skull crushers, but